Loren, the 401k. Let's get to the basics first.
Yeah, let's start with the basics of the 401k account. It is a retirement account that can be offered to you by your employer. And there's so many benefits that come with the 401k account. One of the benefits is you can contribute to it. And it's one of the retirement accounts that you can contribute the most to, which is if you're age 50 and older in the year 2025, then you can contribute up to $31,000. And that contribution can go in pre-tax, or a lot of employer 401k plans now you can also contribute after tax, which means you're taxed on that contribution. It grows tax-free. You take it out later down the road and it comes out tax-free, as opposed to when it goes in pre-tax, you're not taxed on that money when it goes in. It grows tax deferred and then you pay taxes on it when you take it out. So not only is it beneficial to you because you can contribute a ton of money towards your retirement, also most employers will also make a contribution on your behalf. So that's free money to you underneath your retirement account that can grow and help you build your retirement nest egg.
Yeah, we know that fewer and fewer companies are offering pensions and more are offering 401ks or similar accounts. Some of the latest numbers from the Bureau of Labor and Statistics are that 66% of civilian workers have access to a 401k or equivalent defined contribution plan in 2024, Clint.
Yeah, and with that shift away from the pension, the onus falls more on those families that are saving into those 401ks to make a lot more decisions than they've ever had to before. You think about the different investment options. We regularly find that families are surprised how much risk is being taken in things like target date funds, where they say, hey, I want to retire this year. That's what the year is telling me on that target date fund. They're surprised how much risk they're actually taking within that portion. They don't always feel comfortable with that, but it's on them to kind of figure out what those investment decisions are and make the most of it. We recently worked with a family who had built quite a sizable 401k balance, and over time his investment strategy was, if this is losing money, I'm going to sell it and put more money into the ones that are making money. And what happened is, just through the nature of time, he started to move a lot more money to small caps, to where when we started to work with them, he had about 70% of his portfolio, or in his 401k, was all small caps. Now, over the last couple of years, where we had 20% S&P returns, he wasn't finding that his small cap portfolio was going to meet some of those standards that are out there and what the index funds are going to do, because he was focused more on small caps when large caps really carried the day in 2023 and 2024. And he was just blown away that he didn't know what was going wrong. And it was just kind of left to him to figure out, or eventually that's what led for him to come to us and say, hey, this isn't going right. I want to retire in about 5 years. I need to make sure all these decisions are working for me.
Yeah, when we're talking about investment risk, the 401k really has become an account of surprise for a lot of the reasons you just described, Clint, where it has evolved over. The 401k started in the mid-70s, and over this time frame, it's evolved to be a very hands-off type of investment with this auto enrollment and the auto invest and all these things. It's designed so you don't have to think too much about it. The money comes out of your paycheck automatically, goes into the 401k account, and then it just grows. That's the concept. But the risk can get skewed with decisions like that, or even if you do just set it and forget it, that risk can change as the markets swing back and forth, and then we go through a really bad time in the market and people are really surprised by the performance of their 401k plan. And that's why we say your retirement account, your 401k account, needs to be a part of your overall retirement plan. It's really important that your 401k plan is not your retirement plan. It's a retirement vessel that can help you retire, but it's one part of your overall retirement plan, and it cannot be ignored because for many people, it does represent the bulk of their retirement savings.